Hi guys, Try 3 Productions here, and you know we say the best for last. So we have Jeremy here. Jeremy is actually the host of the whole car show. Jeremy, so tell us a little bit about yourself right now.
I am a graduate from Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia. Graduated in 2010 with a bachelor's in sociology. Finishing up my master's degree in business. So, trying to finish it up in December, and at the same time, I'm trying to, leave a positive impact, positive outlook on Chicago as a whole. So that's the goal.
Atlanta. So are you from the South?
No. I'm actually a Southside kid. I'm a Sox fan, but I went out there for 4.5 years to study. Had an awesome time in Atlanta. I learned a lot of this in Atlanta, promoting, working with, our artists at the time, like up and coming, like Gucci Mane. You get an opportunity to be exposed to that with DJs in Atlanta. So, building that promotion, kind of like those skills when I was in college. When I got home and I really got deep into the car scene, it just kind of overflowed. It just felt natural, So that's why I really wanted to do car shows. It was something I love to do.
That's awesome. I was thinking, what was the inspiration behind the Paul Walker? Are you a big fan of his?
Yes, I am. I'm actually an avid fan of Paul Walker. It touched my heart when he passed away. You think about the generation we come from. Half of us, come from, that old school upbringing where your pops and your uncles, and they built cars in the garage and they made them go fast and they made a little money. So for me, it was that with a mixture of the new generation where they got the movies like Fast and Furious and these people to look up to like Paul Walker, who has museums as garages, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it was just so natural that, I think God put it in a position where, I was able to use it as a platform to not only give back to charity, but to actually put Chicago on the map for something, especially in the car community and car enthusiast community. It's time for us to be on the map. We need to be the destination. Like, we need to be the go-to spot. Not Texas, not Florida, not California. It's Chicago. Yeah. So that's the feel. That's the feel.
That's awesome. So I have a very serious question, and you can be honest. So the last Fast and Furious movie, did you cry in the last scene?
You know what? I didn't cry, but when I got in the car, no, it was touching. It was touching. It was unexpected. You knew something was coming, and for me, like I said, I was always taught to remember where you come from. You know what I'm saying? So that goes as far as to remember what inspired you to take on the life challenges or the life goals that you have, or the career that you have. Something drives you, right? And it's amazing that one person can drive so many people. And just like, in our car community, when somebody passes, you might not know them directly, but just the aura and the positivity that you hear about them and in the celebration of their life, it just inspires you to be a better person. And it inspires you if they're doing something that's your hobby, like, man, I want to be just like that. You know what I'm saying? It's more about remembering and just being positive in something that isn't always positive. Death, it's not a positive thing, but we all want to be like, the reason I do this is because I want to be like Paul Walker. I want to leave something behind. I want to be able to say, look, we built this and it's going to be here even when I'm gone. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
So it's the impact and the influence that it had amongst the people, and it was a positive influence. Exactly. Even though he passed away, it was a positive one.
Yes, definitely positive. Nobody would say anything negative about him. And the thing is, he had such a powerful impact on a generation of kids who were just getting into cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, it went from all old school muscle to like these little tuners and drifters real quick when Tokyo Drift came out. If you check the trends, it was crazy. I never got into it, but I admired it. I admired the things like the car limbo that we did. If it was up to us, we wouldn't do it ourselves. So just bringing in so many components, it's amazing how we can bring so many people together and just bring different sound off competition. Car show, car limbo with racers. What? Nobody does that, right? So it's about bringing new things to Chicago and new things to the car enthusiast community overall.
Definitely. So I heard that this is your third year. Am I correct?
Yeah, this is our Third year, yeah, because he passed away beginning of December, and we had it that following Saturday. So that marked the first year. So people sometimes get confused. Well, how's it the third year? He's only been passed away since December. So we did it in December, and then that in December of 2013. Then in September of 2014, we did another show to commemorate his life. And so from there, we've always done it like September, October. So people kind of get confused, like, how's it the third show? How's it the third annual? You know, so people get confused, but that kind of explains, you know, where we started. We did it in December, then we did it that very year, 14. In September as well. So third time, we're still learning, we're still getting feedback. It's gonna get better every year. Next year, we're gonna completely pack the lot. We were close. We were pretty close. So
what was the progress before the prior years to this show?
What was the progress? Yeah. We've always seen exponential growth. Like, people hear about it, and you know, some people aren't sure because there's so many cars, and like, oh my God, what's gonna happen to my car? But it's amazing. Like, you know, it's a safe environment. They know that we're not judging them. You can bring whatever you bring, what you know, like they say, run what you brung. Just bring what you bring. You know, and it's a positive environment. Nobody's shooting anybody down. And like I said, every year it grows. Every year it's building. Like, I'm so humbled, you know, to be in a city where people appreciate, you know, when you take, because this doesn't happen overnight, and people see that, and it's just gratifying and humbling for me when people see the hard work and people appreciate it, and they actually say, you know, they come to you just say thank you. You know what I'm saying? That touches me, and that just really keeps me going year after year after year. So,
you know, that is awesome. I saw a lot of your crew running around back and forth, chasing people. Yeah. You know, from what I saw, you guys work very hard. Yeah. Do you guys have a name of your group?
So the car club is Savage Performance Motorsports in Chicago. My dream was to have a motorsports club that it didn't matter what you had, whether you had a show car, race car, drift car, off-road truck, motorcycle, race. We got a race team. We wanted to pull in everybody into our club, and we are truly a family. Like, we don't look at each other's success as, you know, our downfall. We congratulate each other. We build each other up. You know, when we're in the off season, we work together. We build cars. We go out on family outings. We take trips. So we're a family union. We're more than just a club. And then my goal was to start a performance shop, but you know, God allowed me to expand into so much more. We've got a transportation company. We transport vehicles inner and outer state. You know, we've been allowed to do so many things. You know, just from working hard as a unit, as a family. You know, none of us can take our success for our own. So that's what Savage Performance Inc. was created, which is the actual company that does the consulting, the management, you know, everything you could think of, we do it in the car community. Everything is car based. Consulting, if you need tires, rims, shout out. If you need any of those things, let us know, and we'll put you in place to get the best price you need. That's my goal, is to take care of everybody in Chicago.
And how many members do you have in your group?
Right now, we've got a roster of about 65 to 75.
Wow, that's pretty big.
Yeah, we're growing. You know, we've got a lot of members that are coming in, and you know, and a lot of people you saw here are you know, younger members in our club. You know, a lot of our members are young. They're like 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm 27. You know, so
really?
Yeah. Oh, I just gave away my age, didn't I? But you know, I'm 27, and you know, I was taught that, you know, with great power comes great responsibility. So in my leadership role, like, you know, I'm telling my guys to go to college, do something. You know, don't buy a car, buy a house. You know, it's our unit is unique. You know, I mean, that's the best I can really put it. But yeah, I'm the oldest, and I'm like the big brother to everybody. So when you see them running around, I'll probably yell at them. I gotta say sorry later on. But,
is there a foundation you're building on your group?
Huh?
Is there a certain foundation you're building your group on?
Just faith and friendship. You know, for us, that's what it is. You know, if faith and friendship coincide with each other in anything you do. I can't be successful in this if I don't have friends, you know, right? And I have to be faithful to them in order for them to give me that friendship. So faith and friendship is really what we're built on and what we build these events on. That's the basis, that's the foundation to everything.
I agree, definitely. So I know you mentioned that you were doing or helping the homeless next year, or no, I'm sorry, in December.
Well, every winter we come together as a club. Somebody brings bread, or somebody brings mustard, somebody brings salami, and we make these lunches. I think we did about 300 lunches or dinners, lunches, whatever. We gave it to them at night, but it was enough for nutrition to last them maybe a day and a half. So we did that last when we went to Lower Wacker and things like that, where all the kids hang out. We're gonna go there and do something for the people who live there that we don't recognize. So we do that. We do a toy drive and a canned food drive. My fraternity, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, we do a toy drive on the west side every year. So I try to get toys and things to contribute to that as well, to contribute to those young people and give to their lives and give to their spirits. So that's some of the charity work that we do. We try to do something every month during the off season just to keep ourselves going and to keep it positive. So yeah.
Is there a page? Do you have social media where we can follow you?
You can look us up on Savage Performance Motorsports of Chicago. Okay, that's our fan page. You can also like me on Instagram. I'm new. Okay, it's Savage Press __ Shy City. Savage Press with a Z _ Shy City. And we also got the Savage Performance Instagram as well. You can look up all that. You can find it on my Instagram. It's all over the place. All over the place. So I follow you, you follow me, okay?
Deal. Jeremy, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for inviting us. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh my God. Y'all been out here soldiers.
Try 3, signing out.
All right.